Hi, my name is Ray, and today I would like to talk to you about some very helpful study resources to add to your personal library. You know, we have a lot of people come in and they'll look to get an extra study Bible. Maybe they already have a life application, and so they decide they want to get an NIV study Bible or a Schofield. Well, so many times what I've found is that people actually don't want another study Bible. They're just looking to go a little more in depth with their research. This is where a good commentary or Bible handbook can be very beneficial. So many times when you look at the notes in your study Bible, you feel like you hit a ceiling after maybe a year, after maybe 2 years, 10 years. You feel like you've exhausted it and used it up as much as you can. Well, a commentary or a handbook can help you go a little deeper without feeling like you're going in over your head. Now, a Bible handbook, what it actually seeks to do is to be basically a study Bible in book form. Whereas a study Bible has to try and be kind of a general practitioner, so to speak, of a Bible. It tries to give you a Bible, a commentary, a dictionary, a handbook, an atlas. It tries to put all of these things in one book. So you're very limited as to how many of those things can fit into that one volume. Well, the great thing about different resources like a handbook is they actually take the text of the Bible out of the book, so you're left with nothing but notes. Therefore, you have much more in one volume than what you can fit into a study Bible. Now, a Bible handbook, what it actually seeks to do is to give you an overview of each book, kind of a bird's eye view, if you will, of each book of the Bible. It'll start out with telling you a little bit about the author, when it was written, why it was written, who the audience was it was written to, the date and time it was written, and some key themes that you'll need to look for. And then, as it goes through the text, it'll actually break up each part of the text into small sections and give you a little commentary on each section. It'll also give you in-depth articles on historical and archaeological insights, such as who are the Pharisees, or what was the tabernacle, what did the tabernacle look like, what did the city of Jericho look like from archaeological study. Just some really helpful things to help put you into the text to really understand the Bible in its context. Two great tools to get in this series are the Zondervan Handbook to the Bible. This is a wonderful handbook. And another great one is the Halley's Bible Handbook. The Halley's has been around for a very long time. You'll know it as kind of a classic. But this is a new deluxe edition that's been published by Zondervan Publishers as well. And it's just a little more colorful and a little more user-friendly, so to speak. Now, if you found yourself looking at a handbook and going, gosh, I just want more. I want something a little more in-depth that will analyze each verse for me, then a commentary is the next place you need to go. Now, I don't usually recommend that people start with commentaries because commentaries are very opinionated and very open to interpretation. Depending on who you get the commentary by, it'll tell you a lot about what will be in that book. A commentary is wonderful to help you understand each verse in its own context. It will also give you an introduction to each book, tell you about who wrote it, when it was written, and maybe why that book is the place it is in the canon. But the main focus of a commentary is to break down each verse for you in the text. Now, two commentaries that are great to start out with is the Believer's Bible Commentary, published by Thomas Nelson Publishers and written by William MacDonald. This is a very, very thorough commentary for only $30 that you can get that will really break down each verse. For one volume, it's pretty impressive how in-depth it really does go. Another commentary that I would really recommend to you is the Expositor's Bible Commentary, published by Zondervan Publishers. This is a 2-volume set, New Testament and Old Testament, that actually takes the best of a 12-volume commentary called the Expositor's Bible Commentary, abridges it, and leaves you the meat of the information, taking out all of the extra technical details and all the things you might not be interested in, and really leaves you with the meat of the work. So in 2 volumes, you can really get very in-depth. Now, you can get this in the Old Testament and the New Testament, and you can also buy it as a set, a 2-volume set, and save a little bit of money while you do so. The great thing with a commentary is, whereas the Bible handbook is kind of a picture of the forest, a bird's eye view, the commentary is it's like looking at the trees. It's being on the ground looking at each detail. Now, the great thing about a commentary is that you do get every verse analyzed. The thing that you have to be careful of is that a commentary can leave you picking out the parts without understanding the big picture. So I'd really recommend you do a Bible commentary in conjunction with either a Bible handbook or a Bible survey book, which will give you more of the context in which to put into each individual verse. Now here at the Cornerstone, we have a great reference and commentary section with lots and lots of commentaries and handbooks. Many of the commentaries you can find are really in-depth. They'll give you an entire volume on maybe only 15 chapters of the book of John or the first third of the book of Revelation. Commentaries are one of those things that you start out adding to your library in small forms, and then you find it growing and growing through the years. You can get a one-volume commentary, or you can get a commentary set that might be 50 volumes or even 60 or 70 on the entire Bible. We try and carry a little bit of everything for you here at the Cornerstone, and if you have questions, we'll be glad to help you with that as well. Thanks so much for listening.